Welcome back to Sports Extra, presented by your local Toyota dealers. Our next guest is very similar to all of you. Growing up, living in New Jersey, loving the game of baseball. Does that ring a bell for you? But he also became immersed in the sport at a very young age when he became the bat boy for the New Jersey Jackals at 11 years old. Now in his early 20s, Billy Pinckney is an author, reporter, and producer, and Billy joins us now. Billy, how are you? Welcome to Sports Extra.
I am doing great. Thank you very much for having me.
I've known you many years, since you were even very, very young, but I want our audience, if they don't know of you and your work already, to learn a little bit about your background. And then those baseball diehards, if they haven't seen your work yet, they're going to dive deep in. So let's start. When you became the bat boy for the New Jersey Jackals, how did you use that opportunity to then create a life for you and advance you into what you wanted to do in adulthood?
Sure. It's all about curiosity. I tell these young kids too, you got to be curious. You have to find a way to be curious about something, no matter if it's sports, no matter if it's something different, but just that love for the game sparked an interest in wanting to pursue it as a career. I've been so fortunate and blessed to be surrounded by so many great players, great family members, and people who wanted to inspire me, and I now want to inspire the next generation through the books and through other content that can inform them and just allow them to play the game and enjoy it.
What is Bat Boy Productions? Bat
Boy Productions is pretty much the company of Billy the Bat Boy and everything I do underneath it, with the children's books, the content, and we have the books right here too. And it's been really special because, you know, a lot of players growing up, they might not want to play the game for a long time because they're not having fun anymore. They're gonna quit, they're not enjoying it. And I saw that, heard about how these kids aren't really having fun anymore. I was one of those kids too in high school, just on the edge of should I keep playing, should I not?
Right.
And the passion kept me going, and that's what we try to do with Bat Boy Productions.
Love it. And you have the Billy the Bat Boy book series, and these are youth books. These are, you know, children's books. You have Billy the Bat Boy and Selena the shortstop. Love it, of course, including our girls in the great game of baseball. Billy the Bat Boy gains confidence. Billy the Bat Boy leads by example. These are just, you know, a couple of your books. What is the content about, and what can kids, like what type of kids should be reading these?
Absolutely. Young kids who are getting into sports, the main thing you want to learn is how to be a good teammate. It's so important because it transfers into life. You want to be a great teammate, but also be a fantastic classmate, be a great friend, be a great son or daughter, and that's what we want them to learn. We want them to have these true values and morals as young children, to grow up in sports, and to also, once they retire, because everyone retires at some point. You can't play forever. You one day do eventually go into another field.
Right.
And we know that if they're instilled with these values at a very young age, they're going to have a lot of success as an older person.
But you really have a powerful book, and this was actually your first one. Passion Prevails. I have it right here. Baseball's top performers advise youth players on maximizing their experience. This is actually a great book. It's a tool. Could it be a tool for parents or a tool for young people? Which is it really directed towards?
It's for both, especially the kids, but the parents can learn a whole lot, because a lot of it is the parents who really aren't coaching their kids in the right way, or parenting them in the right way. They're putting too much pressure on themselves. They're not letting them truly enjoy it. And I spoke to dozens and dozens of players who gave advice. And
some household names, Todd Frazier, Jabba Chamberlain, Mel Stoudemire Jr.
Absolutely, a lot of New York guys, former Yankees and Mets, and they gave so much wisdom on how to enjoy this game, how to deal with that adversity, how to face that pressure, and those are some of the lessons that you'll take away from that book as well.
Was there one lesson that stood out to you?
Yeah, there's so many. I'd say the one thing, you have to persevere through adversity, and especially, you know, winners lose more than losers lose. I feel like that's a common thing we see. A lot of losers, they just give up. They quit so quickly. The winners, they're the ones who keep losing. They keep pushing through. They'll face adversity. In baseball, there's a lot of failure, but the ones who persist, the ones who keep going, they fail a lot, but then eventually they're the ones who make it.
So as we talk about youth baseball players, their parents, everything you do, I do want to point out that you brought your father with you today on this Father's Day, William Pinckney III. You're actually the fourth. William Pinckney. So Dad, happy Father's Day to you. Thank you so much for coming. Anything you've learned from your dad that, you know, got you to this point? So by the way, how old are you? 22 now?
I'm just turned 23.
Just turned 23. There you go. So what has Dad taught you?
Oh, so much. Just a lot about work ethic, I feel like you lock in at something, you grind at something, and he's been a leader by example in that way, grinding every day. You see it, and you don't even have to talk about it. You just see, you witness that kind of example. So he's meant a whole lot to me, bringing me to games, going to different ballparks.
And now you're bringing him to TV shows that you're on.
Exactly, you gotta love it, right?
And I want you also to show our audience that camera right there, your ring, the
ring.
New Jersey Jackals championship ring from 2019. That is pretty darn cool that you get to wear that ring. Billy, the Bat Boy, the author, the producer, you name it. Billy, thank you, congratulations, and we can't wait to see what else Bat Boy Productions comes up with